Nigeria is at the centre of a global debate. A conversation about security and faith in West Africa took an unexpected turn when an unusual voice stepped into the discussion.
In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray.
Yes, that is Nicki Minaj speaking at the United Nations. She took the stage during an interfaith event hosted by the US Embassy. Standing with diplomats and faith leaders, she framed the crisis as a basic human rights issue, not a political stance.
And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that for the rest of my life.
Minaj then thanked world leaders who have raised the alarm, including US President Donald Trump.
I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief.
Her comments landed in the middle of an already heated moment. Just days earlier, Trump made sharp claims about mass killings of Christians in Nigeria and hinted at possible military options.
Could be. I mean, a lot of things I envisage, a lot of things. They're killing record numbers of Christians in Nigeria. And they have other countries very bad also. You know that part of the world, very bad. They're killing the Christians and killing them in very large numbers. We're not going to allow that to happen.
He escalated his rhetoric further online. On Truth Social, Trump warned Nigeria to act quickly or risk losing US assistance, even floating direct intervention. The African Union responded sharply, rejecting any claim of genocide in northern Nigeria.
There is no genocide in northern Nigeria. We have issued a communique making clear that what's going on in northern part of Nigeria has nothing to do with the kind of atrocities we see in Sudan or in some part of eastern DRC. I think the complexity of the situation in northern Nigeria should push us think twice before declaring such or making such statements. The first victims of Boko Haram are Muslims, not Christians.
And Nigeria's government dismissed the allegations as well. Abuja says it continues to fight extremism and protect all citizens, regardless of faith. Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu issued his own response, insisting Nigeria remains committed to religious freedom. The Nigerian government also warned against isolating one set of victims. As the African Union stated, Boko Haram's 15-year insurgency has killed tens of thousands of people, most of them Muslims. But human rights groups note that both communities have suffered. Christian communities have also been hit hard. In 2022, Al-Shabaab terrorists opened fire during a mass in Owo, killing at least 50 people. The violence is part of a wider pattern across an already fragile region. Ethnic tensions, banditry and extremism all feed into the bloodshed. Nigeria is one of Africa's most influential countries, and now Nicki Minaj has pushed the issue into the global spotlight. Her message was simple: protect people of faith, wherever they live. The world may disagree on terms, but Nigerians continue to live with the reality.
I was a revolutionary. I became a ruler. I claimed to protect my people. I terrorized them instead. I built palaces. I started wars. I lost everything. Some called me a defender of Arab pride. History remembers me as a dictator.